It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Monarchs of San Antonio taking on the LA Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off play action. Knowles. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. A give to Gibson running right. Breaks through the contact. Down the sideline he goes. Antonio Gibson. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that. Street.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Well, now they'll try the end around. But I think the ball's out. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this will be taken at the 13. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Milton Williams forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here's Brad Robbins now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a running play here with Lamb. Shifts by him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get this to about the 38. The Chargers sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. And they'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll go again with Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. But you look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Knowles. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hey.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On the jump. Hurt.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun on third down, Knowles. That's deep for Duvernay. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
It's taken to the 26. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Let's go now.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go check, go check.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
18,
He'll look to throw. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, LA! Talk about flipping the script. That punt return, 86 yards. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after here coming up. It's good, and it's 21-10. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
18, 5 years. Trap 50, trap. Warriors, 17.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the offense going to use the...
You can't say nothing after that punt return. Come on. It's mad.
6-0 in the first half. Lamb will go in motion.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
My quarterback can't. All of a sudden, he done went broke.
Now it's second and 10.
Take a block. Man.
By the offense as they stop with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Won't make a block.
Give him 29 yards.
Just get down here and do stupid stuff. 2 red zone interceptions. It's just crazy. Huh? Man, you ain't did nothing. Both that touchdown was my fault and that was my fault. I shouldn't have threw the 2 picks. That's my fault. That ain't nothing you did. That ain't the game. The picks ain't the game. The picks is me. I get down in the gold red zone and just lose my man. We losing games.
So this is a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway. Set for the third.
Just lose them.
And now the risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
It's terrible, man.
Offense now ready for their next drive. This offense shows a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third here. Trailing looking for a little bit more.
There ain't no trick plays. Why do you say trick plays? Them stock plays. Ain't nothing about that trick.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact,
They don't run RPOs in real football.
they work now on 2nd and 9.
I don't know what you be watching.
Looking to throw.
Not every play, but they run them. Why you think they're in the game?
Red zone before he crosses home out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. He at the start, but they're now. A nice there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
An inexplosive run. You can almost feel the ground shaking. That's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I know Coach told me before, but he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come out 2nd and inches. Here's Robinson. And it's going to be down just at the 6. They give him 2 yards there. They're set up now with a first and goal. Now a short snap is going to second and goal to the game.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. Located his tight end, made a nice easy catch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Monarchs have got back to the score. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Ready, and here we go as he sends us away.
Oh, this nigga.
It's a touchback.
This boy is at the 1.
The Chargers about to get going. The Chargers still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back. Maybe they need to use this.
Let's go. Bust that run on us. We don't get that up.
Urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your game.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Knowles. That's in the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. That line getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found a number of opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on it, and he finds a little more cover downfield for the completion.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop during a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Get the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines, feel pretty good about themselves, and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw.
That was a gutsy call. I give you that. There we go. I suppose that was the game.
The game a little bit quicker than it was. Things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender
the offense back out there and the line for their next drive.
They'll start at the 50.
Get this out past the 45 to the 47. 43 yards rushing for them. Now they cover the touchdown runs to boot.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards of first down. That's the
Take it down shy of 45 to 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's certainly big to get a goal call with them just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there messing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
3rd quarter of the tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Damn, I knew I shouldn't have did that. I do not listen to myself. The way you were set up, some said don't do it. I did it anyway. My goodness. I do not listen to myself.
Great individual today.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll get it going on play 27. They'll send the tight end in motion.
go. We need a touchdown.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at that trick play.
Just what you want on first down and call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
York ready, and here we go. He sends the play. Will return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Only 4 yards there on the play. It's second down. Looking to throw. Knowles. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Come on, Foskey. You got to make that play, baby.
That's not going to see consistent. From the 46, 2nd and 7.
There we go.
No gain on the play. That's going to bring out the 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defensive. Those guys on the other side, they get taken too.
Field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Oh, give me that! Give me that!
Incomplete.
Steve's defense knows fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That game was right to the kicking. Could have changed the ball game, but it winds up being complete.
Duvernay in motion. Got a trier here. He's back to throw. He's going to sit for the first ball. Turnover. There's his guys looking for football back. Certainly not what he was looking for. Just 3 interceptions in this ball game.
So there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned. Every time you throw an interception, you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way with the interceptions from them became king later? And it's 1488 his rookie year. He had a direct record. Things turned out for him.
I think he's a guy in commercials.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
15 yards is the pick up there. The drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll set up the ball. That's out wide here for Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard with 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. Second chance for the day, but a line down the first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Let's try a little trick right here. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown. CeeDee 62 yards. And the Monarchs use a big play to extend their lead. We're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That obviously goes a rushing touchdown. And what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to be serious. This coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why don't we just go with the road to double his touches and make him a big part of the run game, that big building that was in the fourth ball on that one.
York ready, and here we go as he sends us away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other side, and they have to try and battle back to a 2-score deficit. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Knowles.
Get him.
Down he goes. Milton Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes second down. Looking to throw. Knowles.
Throw it right down.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. But you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on between the ears.
There certainly is. It's probably way too much because now he's doubting himself a little bit in what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Your teammates, you're ready to show them what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And sign of maturity.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, we're doing all this easy because he was wide open. And once he got the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. Taking it for a yard out.
And the Monarchs will take it back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. York ready, and here we go as he sends us away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. This game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Gibson again. He only gets it to about the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Knowles. The Chargers first down by about a yard as they finally really compete there on 3rd down and 5. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Defense is down he goes. Chris is sacked and Leighton Vander Esch.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift for the defense for him to take back to the locker room with it.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, wow. Good game, Cole.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And granted, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for San Antonio, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for LA, they'll fall to 5-3.
And they hit that quick. Oh, goodness.